Hello, guys, and welcome to another episode here in Motorsport International in romaniaculturecars. My name is Baicu Vlad-Andrei. I'm here with František Kopecký. Hello, František.
Hello.
František Kopecký, competing in karting competition, will tell us a couple of secrets about his motorsport career, results, achievements, and much more. František, let's start with a little describe about you.
Hello, my name is František Kopecký, and I'm a 16-year-old racing driver from Czech Republic, and I managed to win the vice champion title in Czech Kart Open in my first season of racing.
I understand. Congratulations, and let's see the
Thank you.
2025 how it goes for you. Tell me how you start the motorsport career and what is your favorite driver to convince you to start the motorsport career.
Well, this is gonna be a little bit of a longer story, so I'm gonna start. Um, Back then, I didn't have to do anything with motorsport. I was just watching Formula One, and that was it. I wasn't even thinking about me being a racing driver one day. And one day, me and my friend said that we are gonna go in our local go-karting track. So we went there and we just had fun. I remember how slow I was. I wasn't good at all. I was just having fun, and that was it. And we had fun, and we went there again and again and again. I got better. I got faster. And one day, on Instagram, it popped up on me that there's gonna be a local race on that go-kart track. And my friend, he didn't even ask me. He just signed me up for that race.
Okay, so it's gonna be fast, like I say. You don't know. I'm racing.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. All
So
right.
he just signed me up. He's like, "Yeah, you're going." I was like, "Damn, okay, I'll go." So we went there. I was extremely nervous. I was shaking, and we just went into it. And I
You shaking
remember
because,
that.
excuse me, you shaking because it was your first attempt in a competition karting, or you shaking because your first attempt in karting as well? What was the perspective?
I was shaking because it was my first ever race.
Ah, okay.
I was racing amongst real racing drivers. So I was like nervous, but I was saying to myself, I was like, just stay calm. I'm gonna have fun. Nothing's gonna happen. We're gonna go home, and that's gonna
Yes.
be it. So I managed to get B3 and I got a medal. I remember I was so happy. I was smiling. We were celebrating. I went home. My friend dropped me off at home and I had this medal. And I came to my parents' room with the medal. I was like, Dad, I got this medal at this race. And I just told him that I want to race. So we went to more tracks like rentals, like rental karting. And we met some people and we went and talked to them. And then we joined a professional go-karting team, Tony Kart, in 2024. And I was competing in the Rock Junior category in Czech Kart Open, which is a national Czech championship. And I managed to be the vice champion from my first season in karting.
I understand. Tell me, how is the motorsport in Czech Republic? Because we saw a couple of drivers like Robert Stanek now driving in Formula 2, Filip
Mhm.
Salac competing in Moto2 as well.
Yeah.
Also, the Czech drivers as well represent very well in rally. And let's not forget the Auto ISR with Filip Salaguarda in GT. How is the motorsport in Czech Republic right now?
It has advanced a lot in the past few years. And I've got to say, karting, like national championship, it is just a huge step up. We have all of these categories you can choose from, KZ, OK, Rock GP, and much more. And let's say GT3s, Formula 4, all of these championships, they're absolutely amazing. And people from other countries are joining our championships, which is beautiful and that's amazing. So I'd say it's a huge step up.
I understand, and of course, let's not forget Maverick Czech Hill Climb Championship, the famous national hill climb competition in Czech Republic. Also, tell me, what do you recommend from someone of the beginning on the career in motorsport? Like I say, which kart you recommend, which track, which events, which team maybe, and if
Mhm.
you recommend your steps, like I say.
Okay, so I just say when it's your first race or something, or like first event or something, just stay calm and try to enjoy it and try to gain as much experience as you can. Because if you're gonna be nervous, then it's just gonna slow you down and it's not good at all. So just stay calm. And if I'd have to recommend a track, it really depends on the person. Let's say my favorite track is in Germany, Wackersdorf, because it's a fast track and it's kind of easy to learn, but it really depends on the person. And if I had to recommend a kart or a team, that really depends on the person's budget, and on your goals. And it also depends on the category which you're going to choose. Because let's say if you want to do KZs, which is a shifter kart category, you should go to Sodi, Burl, and so on. Or you can go to Tony Kart if you want to do OK or Sodi, as I did, because that's a very good chassis for OK. And that's it.
Yes, and tell me before we asking you another question, after you finish the career karting, like I said, the motorsport career in karting,
Mhm.
which race you will continue? You will continue in Formula 4 Central European Zone. You choose GT. You choose prototype. What you choose after the karting?
I would love to go into cars or Formula 4, these two. I would love to go into Formula 4 because then you go to Formula 3, Formula 4 National, International, and so on. And if I have to pick, I mean, my biggest dream is to race in Le Mans, 24 hours of Le Mans. So,
Okay.
I mean, cars it is, yeah. GT4s, I would love to try a GT4.
GT4, okay. And you want to compete in a national competition, or you prefer to compete in a GT4 European Series
No,
for the
European series, I mean, European
Ah,
series.
okay, European series, of course. Tell me, because now we want to discuss a serious question and a serious phrase, František. In my country, the motorsport is being promoted by two phrases: street is no circuit, and champions are in circuit, not in the street. To tell us, people for the first time watching us, our interview, people already watching me will know exactly what I'm talking about. In your opinion, what can we do to convince people to come on events and track days, and what can we do to stop street racing?
What can we do to stop street racing? I mean, I would just like to tell people that it's really dangerous. And the fact is that you're not putting just yourself into the danger, but people around you. And you just got to think about people around you, that there are little kids, there are moms, there are families in the cars, there are crosswalks, there are sidewalks. You don't want to hurt anyone else. And I think that racing does not belong on the street, it just belongs on the circuit.
I understand.
And
And for
yeah.
the people, what do you recommend if we convinced to stop street racing? That's for sure.
Mhm.
After that, what we recommend? We recommend to start as a fan. We recommend to go on the team and talk with them. What we recommend after?
I would recommend people to go on track days. So you can take your own car maybe and go and enjoy the track on your own. And then if you get the hang of it, if you like it, you can go and talk to some people. You can find some contacts of the internet on Instagram, maybe wherever you can. And I think that's the way to go because but when you think about it, that's the way I started. That's the way my girlfriend started. You go on a track, you try it, and then you find some people, and there you go.
That's for
So
sure. And of course, guys, if you want to ask him, František, a lot of questions, or maybe more questions than we asking him in the interview, is very easy. I will let you all the social media in the description down below if you want to contact František for more information, or maybe keep on update with his motorsport career as well. And also in the description down below, a traditional Q&A session in the description, excuse me, in the comment section down below, excuse me. So you choose social media or comment section down below if you want to ask him a lot of questions as well. František, before we end the interview, and friends, thank you so much to accept my invitational. Hope to see you in 2025 more strong than 2024, and let's see the rest of the career how it goes, because that's for sure. Drivers like Robert Stanek inspire you to compete in Formula competition, the highest level as possible, and Filip Saraguarda also with Auto SRE, who competing this year with Libor Milota in GT Open, also try to be a good inspiration for the next generation driver in Czech Republic as well, and of course in Europe as well, and maybe around the world, because every part of the driver who develop motorsport perfect is a good role model for you to continue or maybe start motorsport career as well. Tell me before we end the interview a message for fans.
So, message from my fans would be that I just want to say thank you for supporting me and staying with me and following me throughout this year. And I hope that this year is going to be even better, even crazier, and full of victories.
Okay, more crazy. Okay, that's that's gonna
Full,
be interesting if you're asking me. All
you
right.
know what I mean, just full of action.
Full of action, yeah, exactly. Crazy, full of action, whatever. That's for sure. The motorsport has been changing a lot for a couple of years, and everybody knows that. Especially if you're watching on the team competition as well, and teams or competition as well. A lot of drivers move from a team to another team and other stuff like that. So that's for sure. It's gonna be a crazy stuff coming up here. That's for sure. But a lot of movement and a lot of updating on the motorsport as well coming up. So, guys, thank you so much for watching another episode in Motorsport International. If you want to come on Motorsport International and tell us your story, results, achievements, and much more, and you know František is very easy, contact him. I will send him an invitation to invite other people. After that, he contact me, and we will check and we'll find the time a day and time to tell us your story, results, achievements, and much more. Also, I try to contact other people to tell us your story, results, achievements, and much more. So until next time, I'm Baicu Vlad-Andrei. With me was František Kopecký. Let's see the 2025 how it goes, bro, and let's go racing room. Good luck, and let's see how it goes. Maybe see you on Champions on the Future, WSK, the Supermaster Series. Who knows? Guys, until next time, remember, city is not circuit. You are the best, and let's go racing vroom. Hello, bye bye.